Hello there, my name is Jasom Jensai. Welcome to another episode of Star Wars Duels. This video is the Mandalorian Jasom versus IG-11. Star Wars Duels is a series where I pretend two Star Wars characters fight and I explain what I think would happen and why by analyzing their fighting style, personality, and raw power. The battlefield for this duel will be Kamino. While you watch, leave a comment. Who do you think will win? What is your favorite Star Wars show? And who is the most powerful non-Force sensitive Star Wars character? Jasom is a Mandalorian, the greatest warriors in the galaxy. The Mandalorian is equipped with a full set of Beskar armor, a jetpack, and a pair of van braces. His van braces have a flamethrower, a grapple line, and whistling birds. Mando carries a blaster, a disruptor rifle that can also release electrical attacks, and a few explosives, and a short viral blade. Mando's helmet is equipped with tracking, scouting, and spying scopes. Mando's strategy is to spy on his targets for a while until he knows exactly what he will have to do to accomplish his goal, then to take out every obstacle one at a time. Mando likes to stay out of sight and lure his enemies into a really scary ambush. Because of his armor, when Mando is shot, he just falls over and he is never injured by blaster fire that hits his armor. Mando uses his grapple line much more than most people would. Mando's grapple line is used to trip, trap, and destroy his enemies. The reason Mando's grapple line is so useful to him is because he is very skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Most warriors rely on their weapons or their size and strength, but Mando relies on his skill. He uses his whistling birds as a last resort, but they are deadly when he uses them. Mando can draw and fire his blaster extremely fast, and it has a powerful shot that can kill most enemies. His disruptor rifle is extremely powerful, but it needs to be reloaded after every shot, and it does not work as well on machines. The shock function of the rifle is also powerful. The giant Ravenak that was holding the entire Razor Crest to the ground was beaten by a single shock from Mando's rifle. The Mandalorian's explosives are powerful enough to breach a wall, take out a fighter, or probably destroy an IG unit. Mando has over half a dozen weapons strapped to his body, and he has mastered all of them. The art of war is a Mandalorian's life. IG-11 is a standard IG unit. He uses a pair of blasters to kill his targets. IG-11 has fast reflexes, excellent accuracy, and incredible speed. He can take out dozens of stormtroopers by himself. But IG-11 is not just deadly, he is tough. Unlike the Mandalorian's Beskar, IG-11 would not be able to survive getting shot at point-blank range, but he can survive several blaster shots and function perfectly fine afterward. IG-11 has a simple strategy. Shoot all the targets before destruction, and if destruction is inevitable, blow up everything around him. This strategy is sadly not very effective for preserving IG-11's life, but that is not his goal, so the strategy makes sense for IG-11. IG-11's blasters could not penetrate Mando's armor, but if he shoots Mando between the plates or shoots his jetpack while Mando is flying high, Mando would be defeated. The other way for IG-11 to win would be to grab Mando and slam him around, but Mando is skilled in hand-to-hand combat and has more short-range weapons than IG-11, so it would be difficult for IG-11 to beat him that way. Mando's flamethrower and vibro blade would probably have very little effect on IG-11's tough armor, but Mando could use his flamethrower to block IG-11's vision if he needs to escape. Mando's grapple line could be used against him. Although Mando is skilled, IG-11 is stronger and faster, so he could throw Mando around with his own grapple line. Mando's blaster could penetrate IG-11's armor, but only if Mando is close enough. Mando's whistling birds, explosives, and his disruptor rifle could take out IG-11 if Mando could hit IG-11. But those weapons are generally slower or have less range than Mando's other weapons. Mando has many weapons that can penetrate IG-11's armor and destroy him, but IG-11 has no weak points in his armor, and Mando does. What this fight comes down to is, can Mando find a way to penetrate IG-11's armor before IG-11 can hit a weak point in Mando's armor? Before I reveal who I think would win, comment who you think would win and why. IG-11 walks out into the rain. His target, a Mandalorian, is on the landing platform next to his ship, the Razor Crest. IG-11 immediately begins shooting. Mando gets hit in the chest, falls to the ground, and crawls behind his landing ramp. IG-11 shoots the landing ramp control pad, closing the door and removing Mando's cover, but Mando quickly rolls underneath his ship and takes cover behind it. Mando takes stock of the situation. The IG unit can shoot really fast but has no cover, so Mando steps out and shoots IG in the chest, but IG-11 steps to the side and gets hit in the shoulder instead. As he does this, he shoots a pair of blasters at the Mandalorian. Mando barely steps back into cover as the blaster bolts fly past him. His blaster didn't penetrate the IG unit's armor at this range. If he tried to step out and shoot with his disruptor rifle, the IG unit's quick reflexes will allow him to shoot several shots at Mando and at least knock Mando to the ground, if not destroy his blaster or even kill him. Mando's flamethrower would probably not do much, especially in the rain. As IG-11 approaches the Razor Crest, Mando sticks his arm underneath and shoots a grapple line around IG-11's ankle. Mando pulls, but IG-11 immediately magnetizes his feet to the ground, and Mando's initial pull is useless. IG-11 releases one foot and spins his hips away from Mando, pulling him closer and taking away Mando's leverage. IG-11 reaches down and grabs the grapple line and begins to pull, but Mando resists. Mando begins to slip and releases his grapple line. IG-11 is suddenly pulling against nothing and falls to the ground. Mando steps out and rockets out from behind his ship with his jetpack. IG-11 shoots at Mando, but Mando is moving too fast and is only hitting the armor. Mando knocks IG-11 back with his rifle and shocks him with a powerful electric pulse, but IG-11 grabs the rifle and throws it to the side before he is damaged beyond function. Before IG-11 can pull out his blasters, Mando blasts him in the face with his flamethrower. While the droid is unharmed, the flames block his vision. IG-11 spins to the side and redraws his guns. A red blast explodes from between the two warriors. Both of them stand completely still for a second, until IG-11 falls to the ground, a smoking hole in his chest. IG-11 can shoot extremely well, and his armor is tough to break, but he lacks the creativity, versatility, and instincts of the Mandalorian. So with that, thanks for listening to what I had to say about the Mandalorian versus IG-11. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe for more Star Wars Duels. If you hated the video or disagree with anything I said, leave a comment calmly telling me all about it. And if you liked the video, remember that comments are good for the YouTube algorithm, so you should comment too. So basically, whether you liked the video or not, you should comment about the video so we can have a great discussion about Star Wars. Until then, may the Force be with you.